At 7:22 a.m, police received multiple emergency calls with reports of a person discharging a firearm from inside the third floor of a building under construction at the bottom of Queen Street.
We were right at the entrance, and I saw like 20 people rushing out of the building and telling the pedestrians to move. I was like, what happened? And I go ask them. They say like, we saw a guy with a shotgun in his hand and he was aiming for people.
At around 8 a.m, our armed offenders squad, supported by a special tactics group, located the offender inside a lift shaft where he had barricaded himself and attempted to engage him, having secured the floors above and below. The offender fired at police, injuring an officer. Shots were exchanged and the offender was later found deceased. Tragically, police located 2 members of the public deceased on the lower levels of the building site. The police officer was transported to hospital in a critical condition. We can advise he has stabilised. The 4 members of the public have injuries ranging from moderate to serious. We have not formally identified the offender. However, we believe he is a 24-year-old. We understand he has worked at the construction site and believe the reason for his presence at the site this morning was connected with that work. We believe that the weapon is a shotgun, so not a prohibited weapon. However, the individual does not have a firearms licence, so clearly he should not have possessed it. I can confirm that the offender is the subject of a sentence of home detention. However, he had an exemption to work at the site, and so there's no indication at this stage of a breach of those conditions.
The government's spoken to FIFA organisers this morning, and the tournament will proceed as planned. I want to reiterate that there is no wider national security threat. This appears to be the actions of one individual.